film this tutorial for you today. This is a really great look for Valentine's Day, and it's just this really sexy bombshell dark smoky eye with a nude lip. And I apologize for my lighting. I ran out of daylight, so this is all I have to work with right now. But the tutorial is in good light, so don't worry about that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye. Alright, so we're going to need a primer for sure because this look is really dark and it uses a lot of matte colors. So, so a primer for the lids is definitely necessary. I use this one from Urban Decay. It's the anti-aging primer potion. It's one of their newer ones. It's not the original one. It's the one that has anti-aging stuff in it. I don't know. They give it to me, I use it, whatever. So we're just going to take a little bit of that. We're going to pat that on the lids. You don't want to get too much because then, like, if it's too gloopy, if it's too goopy, it can kind of start creasing itself, which is ironic, but anyways, just try to keep it at a nice thin layer. Okay. Alrighty. So the first color that I'm going to use is going to be using my Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to use the color Blackout. And it's this really, really dark matte black shade. And I'm going to use my Sigma E55 shading brush. And I'm going to pack that color on. I forgot. Nothing more important of this look is the tape. So it might seem a little weird at first, but using tape, on the side of your eye here, just to tape that part off, that's what's going to give you that really nice, clean edge. And this isn't the only way to do it, but that's just how I do it. If I need a really clean edge like that. You don't really want to like press it down all over the place because it can take your makeup off. So. But that's okay, we can touch it up. So I try to keep it, I don't go any lower than the edge of my brow, and it's kind of sticking with the natural angle of my eyes. Okay, now we can go. What's going to bug me the whole time on my eyes. Oh gosh, it always does. Alright, so I'm going to take my Blackout shadow. I'm going to just start packing it on. And I'm going to go right to the top of my eyeball. I'm not going to go past that crease. You're going to need a few layers because this matte black tends to thin out, so you'll just need to pack it on top of these, layer after layer. Scary. Okay, I'm going to leave that inner corner blank for right now. Ooh, looking good. All right. So, I always love looking at myself when I'm doing this. It's crazy. All right. Okay, so we have the black on there. Now I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's Latte, which is this kind of medium brown shade. And I'm using this in the crease as a transition shade. And what this is going to do, this is going to really soften this black up. It's so harsh by itself, and it's just, I mean, it's way too much for me. Some of you might be able to, you know, go with it, which is totally fine. You know, do whatever you feel most comfortable with, but for me, the black is just so harsh, and I just like to mix it with the light brown so that it just kind of makes it a little bit easier on the eyes. So I'm going to take my E35 crease blending brush, and I'm going to pick up some of that latte on there, and I'm just going to go in the crease, and I'm going to blend that into the black. Easier said than done. These kind of looks take an insane amount of blending because you don't want to have that black then brown line. You want it to be blended very well together. So it's going to just take a few layers, windshield wiper motions over and over and over. And again, you're going to bring this all the way past that tape. You want to go on top of the tape. That's why it's there. You don't have to be worried about getting it anywhere that it shouldn't be, because that tape is there to protect the rest of your face from it and to give you that really nice clean line. So just go ahead and bring it all the way over that tape. Okay, you also don't want to go too far into the inner corner. You want to kind of stop right where you stopped that black there. Are you guys tired of blending yet? I am. Okay, so there's one eye. You can see the difference in the two. This one is just gently diffused up into the rest of the eye, up to the brow bone. And if we left it like this, obviously this wouldn't look good anyway, but if we just blended the black up, it would start to fade into gray, which I don't really personally like. I like more of the brownish black look instead of the gray black look. So that's just my preference. You can use whatever color you want to blend it, whatever you want, honestly. This is not set in stone. There are no rules in makeup, so you do whatever you want. So I'm going to go to the next eye here for the next 10 minutes. Okay, so I've got both of those sides gently faded into brown, and now we're going to go and fix those inner corner areas. So what I want to do is take a smaller brush like this one. This is the E30 pencil brush by Sigma. And I'm just going to go in and I just want to blend this black out. I'm not picking up any additional product, at least not right now. I really just want to blend that out into the corner. For me personally, I like to keep that inner corner lighter rather than bringing the darkness all the way down. So that's why I do this. I really just like to keep it a little lighter. Because I find when you bring those really dark colors all the way in, it can make your eyes look smaller sometimes, and I don't really like that for me personally. So I've just blended it in a little bit more. Now that I've kind of gone everywhere with that blending brush, I'm going to just go in with a little bit more of the Blackout and just pack that on over those areas where I want it to be really, really dark. So that's going to be the area closest to your lash line. Alright, now it's time for the highlight shade. So this one is going to be the color Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek. It's this really beautiful highlight color. It's the perfect highlight color for me. I love it. I like it even more than the one that is in the Naked 2 palette called Booty Call. Like that. I like it even more than that one. because it's got a little bit more pigment to it. And I'm just going to pop that on my brow bone on both sides. I don't want to do too much. I'm going to focus most of it right there on that brow bone and then just kind of blend the rest out. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to take my tiny little eyeliner brush with that same color, and I'm going to put that on the inner corners of the eye. And I'm going to bring it onto the bottom lash line as well. When it goes out of focus like that, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it does that. Probably because my camera is a piece of crap, but, you know, what are you going to do? So much for autofocus, right? Like, I don't know why I have to do it myself. Okay, anyways, now it's time to go in with the liner. Even though we have jet black on our eyelids, yes, I'm still going to do a liner because I can't help myself. I feel naked without it on, even though you really won't be able to see it. Alright, so this is just your basic pointed liner brush, like this. It's tiny. And I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Gel Liner. It's the one that I just mentioned on my current favorites video. And I love it. Alrighty, so other thing, good thing about this tape being there is it makes the winged liner a lot easier. Okay, so now the grand finale, get to take the tape off and see what it looks like. Okay, so you really want to be gentle with this because it is a very delicate area. You don't want to hurt yourself. You can see how it kind of took off some of my makeup. It's okay, we can go in and fix that. But I just want you to check out that amazing, like, perfect line that we have. Okay, so this is where my beauty blender comes in. I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean that area up a little. Just put that makeup back on there. If you need to go back in with a little bit more blush or something, that is totally fine. Can't get much more perfect than that, guys. I mean, look at that. Pretty good, huh? The wonders of Scotch tape. Who knew? I'm just putting a little bit more blush in there. Okay, now for the bottom. Actually, not the bottom. We're going to do the waterline on the top first. Okay, so I'm just going to gently, very gently line the waterline on the top. It's also easier said than done. It's not an easy thing to do. Some people make it look so easy too, and I'm like, how do you just stick that in there and just, it doesn't work for me. I'm like, it's like, I'm afraid I'm going to definitely hurt my eye, but it's okay. All right. Okay, so that step I think really makes a big difference. I mean, it just intensifies the look of that black eyeshadow so much more. Okay, so we're going to leave the bottom of our eyes, we're going to leave that just the way it is. I think this look looks so much more fresh and beautiful and not quite as harsh when you just leave the bottom as is. You don't need to put, I mean, if you want to put liner on the bottom or smudge that bottom out with a little bit more of the blackout, you can totally do that. But for me personally, this is how I would leave it. So we're going to go in with some mascara and then we will do our lashes. So I'm using, of course, my Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara because it's awesome. Okay, so for those of you that don't like to wear fake lashes, you can stop here, but I am going to add lashes because I think they add a huge difference. You can't add a difference, that's stupid, I don't know why I said that. They add a lot to the look. It makes a huge difference, and I think that no matter what it is, if it's a special occasion or you're getting photographed or anything like that, you should definitely do lashes because they can look natural and they can look pretty and not overdone. So definitely try them out if you haven't. I do have a tutorial on how to apply fake eyelashes if you need a little help with that. But for now, I'm just going to go pop mine on real quick and I'll be right back. So I added my lashes and now I'm ready for lips. So since my eyes are so dramatic, I am going to stick with more of a nude lip. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Agatha lipstick. Now let's put this. I really like her lipsticks. This color was my original favorite nude. The only thing I don't like about it is that they are very drying. So especially with a nude lipstick, you can tell the minute it starts drying your lips out and it's not pretty. So I moisturized my lips before I got started with my makeup, so it's had time to soak in. And so now I can go in with this lipstick and it should stay okay for quite a while. See, I knew that, oh my gosh. But I love it. I feel like I make the weirdest faces when I'm putting on lipstick. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go in with a gloss, and this is the NARS Orgasm Gloss. It is a gorgeous color by itself, but on top of this, it's going to be even better. And this will just add some more color back into that nude lip so it's not so nude. Because you don't want to look washed out. I love NARS lip glosses, but I hate the way they smell. They smell so weird, and they also taste weird because I can smell it on my lips. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I think this is a really pretty look for Valentine's Day, and really, you know, for any special occasion. I think it's the perfect, really dramatic eye with that soft lip, and I think it'll look gorgeous on anybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.